Okay. Okay. Everything should be working now. Everything should be working perfectly. YouTube should be live. Twitch should be live. Everyone should be able to see me. I kind of need to post about it on Twitter. I'm like really mad today. And like, if you've seen the thumbnail of the video on YouTube, you know exactly why I'm mad. And we'll get to why I'm mad. I've had kind of a shit day. Oh God, I messed up. The YouTube algorithm is gonna screw me over. I just swore in the first 8 seconds of a video. Damn. Anyway, I'm just getting myself set up and doing the beginning post. But like, since I have a bunch of you here, and I don't know how many of you I have here, I probably have nobody. But let's pretend I have people here for like a minute. Whoever I have here, I just want to let you know, Tyler is my assistant, who is incredible. I love Tyler. She's literally, I talked about my assistant once or twice. She's gonna be on the channel more. You're probably gonna see on our TikTok that we have more because she's helped me work on TikTok content. But like, I've never had a better person to work with in my entire life. Like, holy shit. She's literally the greatest assistant you could ask for. And I want to do some Tyler appreciation today. But one thing I want to just post for everybody, part of Tyler appreciation is Tyler helps me collate lists now every month of about 4 webcomics or comics in general that we are going to try and advertise, right? I hope you can all hear me clearly and I'm loud enough and everything. But anyway, Tyler helps me make these lists, and to help Tyler with making these lists, I've made a Google Forms that lets people submit their comics to like an Excel spreadsheet that we can kind of pick from and add to our featured comics of the month every month for the rest of time. So please, I'm going to post a link in chat now. Please fill it out on another tab, not on this tab, or send it to one of your friends that make comics. Please just get this link as far as you can. I don't actually care who gets it. I'm okay with everybody and anybody having access to this link. Okay, posting in chat now. It's literally just a link that takes them to a Google form where they can get quite literally free promo, probably. Like, only 4 comics get chosen every month, so we can post one a week. But if you get chosen for that month, you get literally free promo. I'm posting the link there. I'll post it on Twitter. I'll post it on Insta, and I'll post it everywhere else. We read all of them. We check all of them before we even advertise them. So please do that. Anyway, good to see all of you. Hey, Pearl, love to see you. Hey, Birdie, we had a conversation like 2 days ago. Great to see you. Hika, I haven't seen you since the year started, I don't think, but I'm so glad I can see you today. Also, who's my favorite Twitch or YouTube chat? I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be real with you. Twitch chat has some of my favorite people in it. But YouTube chat has Paige. Hey, Paige, what's good? Twitch chat is my favorite, but YouTube chat has Paige. And I'm not gonna lie, Paige is like, but Paige gives me money. It's like, it's rigged, guys. It's rigged. Paige gives me money. It's a rigged game you are playing. You don't win. If you want to win, there's an easy way. Go to patreon.com/webcomics hub. And from as little as $1 a month, you can win. You can win so easily. Oh my God. I'm such a fucking doopy. Oh no! No, it's Luxiva, come back! I didn't know you were here. Luxiva is like my reason for breathing, man. Like, what the fuck? What, Lux? I'm trying to come to Denmark and you're treating me like this? Is that what it's gonna be like when I'm in Denmark? Shit. For everybody for everyone who's wondering, 1, this episode is late, and 2, this episode is an OMAKE. What OMAKE episodes are, short episodes, they're shorter than usual, and I will probably take this down in like a week or 2 and leave it Patreon only. I'm not very proud of these, so I don't like to keep them up forever or whatever. And we don't have a lot to get to today, really, if I'm honest with you. We don't have a lot to get to. Let's see, just one last update before I actually start the stream. Patreon members, your patron video of the month is coming out today or tomorrow. I'm gonna try and record it sometime in the middle of the night and post it as soon as I can. Patrons are getting the first review of 2023, but they get to see my physical body as I lay on the floor drinking alcohol, reviewing a random comic that I picked up that I haven't actually told them about yet, but it's actually pretty good. Okay, let's actually start the episode. How do I start these again? Oh yeah. everybody. Welcome to today's episode of Webcomics Hubcast. I am your host, Nen, also known as the Golden Boy, because I'm not a boy. And today's episode is episode 1.5, season 3 of the Webcomics Hubcast. Fuck that person in particular. And who am I telling to get fucked? We'll get there soon enough. First, let's start with some of these small pieces of information. I didn't even tweet this out. Well, Tyler was sending me the prompt. Anyway, let's start with let's start with the first thing I wanted to talk about before we even got to fuck that person in particular, right? Is also, don't say it like that, Pearl. Jesus. Anyway, let's start with the first piece of news. Let's talk about Tapas. Tapas.com. Really coming here with the, like, who had in their 2023 bingo card, Tapas provides the most positive news of 2023. Who had that as the beginning of the year? Don't worry, they're gonna fuck it up by the end of the year, but I'm pretty proud of them. So if you see what's on the screen right now, it's probably really small text to read, but basic, easy thing. Tapas is banning AI-generated artwork from the platform. No AI-generated content is allowed on tapas.com or tapas.io. This includes everything from comics and novel episodes. Basically, no AI-generated content, period. Easy W on tapas.io. Now, I wanted to be clear. They're not doing this because they respect creators. I need to say, like, it's a good thing. Like, let's not pretend it's not a good thing. You know, like they didn't shoot a baby. Like, good, right? It's good. But it's not good. They didn't shoot a baby not because they personally have a problem with shooting babies. They didn't shoot the baby because, like, essentially, it's illegal. It doesn't provide any value. Like, they use this sociopath reason for not murdering a baby. It doesn't have any value. They're not taking that AI generated content because they give a shit. They're taking that AI generated content because copyright law around AI essentially as of this time is AI cannot make work. And Tapas wants to only have work that is recognized as copyrightable. That's it. That was pretty cool to see. It's a very hard stance to take. Even Global Comics didn't take that stance. Global Comics' stance is a lot more, in my opinion, mild. I somewhat prefer Global Comics' stance, and I will explain why in a second. But overall, no, this is a good thing from Tapas. I like it. I like that they did it. It's really meaningful. If you want to read the press release, I should probably start collating these, but if you want to read the press release, I'll be trying to post all of the press releases I talk about or like news articles I talk about and stuff in the description. I've mostly kept to that, but sometimes I fall. So if you're watching this after the show's over, you're going to see in the link in the description, tapas.io/newsfeed/224 or whatever. That'll be the link to the post if you want to read it and see what Team Tapas specifically said. Now, you might want to ask yourself, why do I prefer Global Comics' a little bit more mild take on this situation compared to Tapas' more hardline stance? And that's very simple. I still see AI-generated art, AI content as a tool. I very much see AI content as a tool. I see a future where creators are not using AI to make their comics. Fuck that noise. Or replacing artists with AI. Fuck that noise. But creators are using AI in combination with their work to create more elaborate, bigger pieces. I have a lot of, you guys probably don't know this because I don't talk about it very much. I have a lot of vision, imagination issues. When I want to come up with something in my head, if it's text, it's really easy. It's why I can come up with all the stuff that I say on the show, but that's taking a lot of time. If it's visual stuff, my brain just can't do it very well. It's really hard, and I always kind of falter or fuck up in some way, and it doesn't ever come out clearly. So something, and I'm still struggling to get a lot of my, my sketching to be at a decent enough level. But if I had an AI tool that could help me kind of start there, and then I could take it from there to the end, way happier. Way, way happier. Or anything like AI shading or AI coloring, I think that those tools are super great because giving you the basic form of an object or helping you with shading and to reduce workload or helping you with coloring to reduce workload, I think those will always be good things. It's very hard to convince me otherwise. And I don't mean doing the work for you, I mean helping you, literally helping you. Like an AI tool that can look for where all your lines kind of are and do fill, even if you suck at like drawing consistent, complete line art where all the lines close, you know? Or like a tool that helps lining, makes lining easier, line art easier. Like these are the things I imagine AI would be really useful for. And I'm not like, so as a result of that, I don't want to draw the line in the sand just yet as to basically saying, hey, all the AI needs to go off. I do think if there's AI exclusively generated content, it should be very much signposted. And also there should be a button to remove it. Like I very much am a super big fan of the way Global Comics does it, in large part because you guys probably, if you use the website but you're not always on it, I think I've brought this up before, but I'll bring it up again. If you use the website every so often but you're not always on it, maybe you saw the AI policy and you're not happy about it, well, here's a really cool thing to notice. And I'm just kind of trying to zoom in on my screen so you can see it. If you're looking at my screen right now, stop looking at your drawing tablet, look at the screen. If you're looking at the screen right now, oh, the chat isn't loading. I need to fix that on the other page. It's not loading on my screen. Anyway, if you're looking at the screen right now, you'll see Show AI Comics at the bottom. That's Global Comics' tool. You can literally show or hide all the AI comics on the platform, and you either see them or never see them again. See? So for me, that's like the ideal move. That's my ideal move. I don't know about you guys, but that's what I'm into. Okay? Great. Let me just quickly fix the chat. I don't know why chat isn't showing, but sometimes that happens, you know. That's life. Okay. Well, I'll fix it as I go along. Anyway, so that's typically how I see AI in art going forward. That's how I imagine it. So to me, I don't immediately see an issue with just the general like with the global comic stance of let's just make this line in the sand, if that makes sense. Hopefully you guys don't hate me for saying that or whatever, but I genuinely believe that, and like, you know, that's where I stand on this topic. Don't really have much else to add. But I don't know how you guys feel about it. Hey, Brookbot. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Maybe for you guys, like, this AI art thing, hard stance is like the most important thing. Or maybe it's not. I actually want to know. Tell me why or why not you agree with this policy or disagree with this policy. Because I'm always really interested in your opinions. And while you're typing that, I'll try and fix chat really quickly. Like, holy crap, what's going on? It's not showing up on my screen. Ooh. Okay. Can't seem to find it. Oh, let me see if anyone's given me their well-reasoned reason as to loving the AI move. I know if I move on, what's going to happen is there's going to be a very long page comment. Page going to leave a reply that's incredibly long, and then I have to. There it is. It's Hika. It wasn't Page. I was wrong. Hika Tamika says, I mean, AI fill shading, heck, one day AI plus 3D backgrounds would be cool. So policies that make room for that would be cool. Okay, cool. And you agree with me, Pearl. So I'm not like, okay, cool. At least I'm not completely off base. Like I felt a little bit like I was, something was off. Maybe I was thinking the wrong way. When you like, I don't know. I was just feeling a little bit like maybe there's something wrong with the way I've approached this kind of deal. So it's good to have like this like relative support. It actually does help because it makes me know that I'm not crazy. I don't know what's going on with chat. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, it's fixed. I fixed it. Great. As Jay has been said, as a prompt Webtoon artist, I appreciate your very based opinion. Jay, you are literally one of the hardest working artists in this chat. Stop pretending to be a prompt Webtoon artist. Like, stop pretending to be someone you're not. Anyway, I would agree that the GC response is fine by me. And if somebody says AI needs to be deleted until it's sourced ethically, aka consenting artists instead of theft. Yeah, I mean, that's valid. I agree with you on the idea of it being sourced ethically. I think as of right now, this is one of the most annoying things in the world. It's completely unethically sourced, and because it's essentially running on an amoral system. It's not immoral, it's not moral, it's just amoral. As in, they didn't care to check. They chose the biggest possible data set they could because it gave them good data. And simultaneously because they knew that if anyone came to them and said, my X is there or Y is there, they could easily just claim like the data is too big to search, with 5 billion pieces of data. Of course we can't search it. And like that's the kind of, that's a shit place to be. That's where a lot of tech is. It's always in this amoral gray area. So I will not disagree with you on the topic of AI needs to be deleted until it's sourced ethically. But with you, Chief, that's only a very small amount of AI that actually requires sourcing of material. And like this is one of the reasons, as I said in an earlier episode on AI, that I don't like the word AI, especially as a computer scientist. This is machine learning. Like these are all just machine learning, and most of the AI image generators are just large image data set, programs that just learn from a large image data set, right? And what that means and why that's relevant is like, you need to understand there's a separate meaning between large image data set machine learning for stability AI and like Clip Studio putting an AI tool that helps generate textures. You know what I mean? Or like help generate like images. Because Clip training their AI, for example, would most likely have to train their AI on multiple different tools that they actually want to reference. Like they use stability AI to do it, and I know they had that really questionable like disclaimer of we cannot really be responsible for what data is used to run the AI. But like fundamentally, their AI would have had to run on quite a very specific data set of most likely publicly available images for it to be able to generate the things that it was generating, because those were generic as fuck. So I wouldn't. It needs to be said, and it's very annoying. It feels like splitting hairs, but it needs to be said that like in this space, the word AI is too general and means way too many things. You can't compare ChatGPT, for example, and OpenAI, and they're like large language, large image data set protocols to like Cleverbot that just read a bunch of books. You know what I mean? They just read a bunch of textbooks to make text. Like you can't compare that to Cleverbot. Not the same deal. So like it's one of those things where I'm trying to be like nuanced, which is hard to do on the internet, but I'm trying. Ika Tamika goes, AI assistants like Adobe Content Aware and AI image generation are different. One tries to do a step, the other tries to do the whole thing. I agree with you. I think things that are involved more in the individual steps, things involved with the entire piece of, instead of things involved with the entire piece of the pie, are just preferable material. And I'm always on board with that. So that's where I wanted to get onto that. Then I want to cover this piece I saw from Bleeding Cool, which I'm just going to show on the screen. I always try to give credit. It will also be linked in the description. But this is about the copyright protection on the AI comic book that was revoked by the US government. You guys have all seen this. I'm not going to waste too much time. But like this, for me, is just like an extra thing to my AI is bad when used by morons, and AI can be a tool for morons to do bad things. But hopefully, in the coming months to the coming years, we actually get the legislation we need to stop them from doing this. And it's going to be weird to say, but it needs to happen in America. Because if it doesn't happen in America, as a resident of these United Kingdoms, it just won't happen here. Like it won't happen here, and it won't happen fucking anywhere else, really. So it's one of those things that needs to happen in America, especially because America largely governs the internet in ways that people it's very hard to always notice. Have I seen the opinion piece from the Times about how it's time artists get knocked down the peg? Wait, what? That's an article? Wait, no. That's fucking bullshit. No. What's it called? Let's see. The Times. Artists knocked down from prestige. That can't be a fucking real thing. That can't be a real article. That can't be a real article. Where is it? Please get me the link. I can't find it. Let me see. I was actually looking forward to it. I'm actually looking forward to Clip Studio's implementation of it as a tool in the process of making art, instead of ripping it all off. I agree. I was totally looking forward to that. I was very upset that it didn't come true because a very vocal minority of people got very angry. But I totally understand why they got angry. Like, their anger makes a lot of sense. And I'm not coming at them like, fuck them or anything. So, you know, that'd be great. What's the name of the writer? Wait, I can't believe there's an article like that. Anyway, while you look for that article, we'll come back to the article. Let us, please, discuss some of the further news I have. Okay, so I am hoping to go to LF2, go to London Comic Con. James Marriott, that sounds like a musician. Anyway, I'm hoping to go to London Comic Con and London Film and Comic Con this year. So that's all 3 events: London Comic Con in the spring, London Comic Con winter, and LFCC in July. So I've been looking into a lot of things around LFCC and LCC. If you are in London and you are wanting to go to any of the comic conventions that are coming up, hit me up and let me know any comic conventions you might be going to. Or if you're just around London, or frankly anywhere in the UK, let me know what conventions you might be going to, because I'm interested and I'm looking for conventions. I'm looking for more conventions. I found. Oh, thank you for giving me the link, Hika. Oh, that's a tasty link. We're gonna read this together, kids. It will be you and I together. Let's go. His name is James Marriott, and look, I'm not one to make fun of how people look. Let me just remove the thing. There's a way to remove the thing I need to like not show you guys this when I do this. There's a way to remove the like continue reading button and all the stuff that comes with it on the Times. And I do that so I can read the articles for free. So I typically tend to do that when I want to read the articles for free. Like, it's got like a name and everything as well. It's very funny. But yeah, like, thank you. Thank you for sending me. Oh, did you send me a screenshot? Oh, great. So I don't have to even bother doing this much work? Awesome. I'll just, I love the name because it's just like AI spells trouble for creatives. About time, too. This is like the greatest article name I've ever seen. It's literally just like AI spells trouble for the creator class. About time. Machines that can write and paint are a welcome rebuff to the prestige enjoyed by ardent artistic types. Who the fuck is this guy? Who is this man? Whose man is this? Whose man is this? No. Who birthed him? I'm actually concerned. Like, holy shit. Who birthed this man? You know what, guys? For you, I'm getting a subscription to the Times, the Sunday Times. Don't worry, it's like $1. I'll get a refund. I'll get a refund. Fuck these people. Like, holy shit. Where's my prestige? Oh, God. Oh, this is such a stupid article. Sorry. I think it's my phone asking me, am I paying these fucking clowns? Yeah, I am paying these clowns. Yes, Google, I am paying these morons. It's $1. Forgive me. Patrons, this is where your money's going. If you've ever wondered, this is what I use it for, to buy random shit. If we can get to 4,000 pounds a month on Patreon, I'll buy the Times. Is this guy an heir to the Marriott hotel chain? Might be, honestly. He might be. We could look into him. I hope so. I don't pay you for nothing. All the money you give me, guys, goes to churros and and like my constant desire to build my own version of Disneyland. That's where all the YouTube money goes to. See, the thing is, when I saw this James Marriott, 2 R's, 2 T's, I thought of the musician James Marriott. I've never heard of this James Marriott. So like, I'm just looking into him. His his last couple articles are like, evicted is my best bet to become a monk, because he got evicted in January of this year. I prefer pizza to a platter of tortured genius. I'm not a monster. The transfixing story of Jemima Begum. And Royal Game Show will only get more intolerable. Who is this man? What is his like deal? I just want to understand. I'm not even mad at this point. I'm just confused. Oh, okay, guys. I got you the article. Let's do this. He's an art school dropout. Fair enough. Sometimes pizza. I do get pizza sometimes. Somebody was pregnant for 9 months and went through lots of pain and struggle just for this dude to write this bullshit. Let's read this article together, class, as a family. Vanity. Sorry. It's just like, artists are vain, but like artists are also depressed. So this is just a funny sentence. Vanity, egotism, and a desire to be thought more interesting at parties. Perhaps I could have been more honest with the room full of students who wanted to know what had inspired me to go into journalism. But surveying those youthful faces, I felt compelled to strike an idealistic note. So yes, while it's true I love books and ideas and a spirit of guilty self-criticism, love books and ideas, a spirit of guilty self-criticism now compels me to confess that I was also after a lifestyle. I wanted to join the creative classes. I wanted to pile back issues of The New Yorker on my coffee table and to cultivate intimidating bookshelves. I wanted to look down on management consultants. Such were the youthful snobberies I mistook for principles. Fucking kill me. Oh. I love this, man. This is a good first paragraph. Honestly, fucking, you know what? This is strong. This is like, it's dripping. Like, this is either the best parody in the universe or the most arrogant moron. And you know what? Love it. Love it. I might not delete the VOD now, honestly. Afterwards, clutching our half pints of cider, modern students are as abstemious as all the surveys say. On the freezing patio. What the fuck does abstemious mean? Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of dumb. What does the word abstemious mean? Indulging only very moderately in something, especially food or drink. Oh, is he saying that the kids aren't drinking enough? This is like the combination of all the fuck the young children memes in one place. Look at my walls of bookshelves filled with the most vile porn. Now, abstemious individuals, let us please engage in some indulgence and drink 9 pints this evening. Fuck you. Bro thinks if he says big words to talk smart, his opinion is more valid. You know what's funny? That's just Britain, babe. That's the funny thing. I don't even hold this against him because that's just every man in Britain I've ever met. Like this is a pervasive, especially London, especially if he's from London. It's very pervasive London behavior to like say this, to like talk like this. I know, a British moment. After clutching our half pints of cider on the freezing patio of an ancient Oxford pub, oh, he's from Oxford, even worse, we got onto a subject I had not anticipated. Artificial intelligence, graphics design, journalism, and advertising. Did these careers still offer reliable futures? My interlocutors wanted to know, what the fuck are these words? I have a degree, James. Why don't I know your words? I have a degree. Interlocutor, a person who takes part in a dialogue. So the people you were talking to, James, Bubba, James, baby, the fuck? You write for the Sunday Times. You're not the Guardian. 1, 2, even if you were the Guardian, fuck off. Interlocutors, fuck you. Anyway, I'm sorry, it's just like, so, okay. I might do a camera review for all of 10 seconds just to talk about a book. Just to mention a book for like literally a second. Okay. Okay. So, I have this book in my possession, right? It's called Dreyer's English. It's a book I read a lot. I don't talk about the books that I read to you guys very much, but if you want to know the comic books I read, I could do a whole video on that, or I just talk about all the books I've read and how they inform my comics making decision. But I'm bringing up Dreyer's English literally for one very particular reason. Dreyer's English is a book. Dreyer's English is a book that talks about clarity of language in film and media and all that shit. Like, it's like, hey, you need to write clearly so that people can understand the words you say. This is gonna be the one time literally all of you ever get to see me, okay? My face is in this shot. Everything is in this shot. Savor the moment, because I will cut this out. I'm literally saying all this so I can cut this out. So, this is Dreyer's English, right? This is my book that I read. Most of you have probably never seen me. This is Dreyer's English. This is the book I'm reading. Dreyer's English is about like clarity of language and like clarity in the way you say things. And it's a really big book for editing and for film and for like, if you write, read this book. It's a lot about clarity, especially in sales and marketing. One of the things Dreyer talks about a lot is like, don't waste people's time with overly complex language, because it doesn't actually make your stuff more marketable or understandable or more intelligent. It just makes you in the way. Also, Katie Coop's manga tutorial is like legit. I read it. It's actually really good. I wanted to do a video called The Philosophy of Katie Coop, and then I was like, this woman has moved past this fucking book. Fuck this. Anyway, so that bit's going out of the video. So fuck the rest of you. This video is going to be hidden until I can remove it. So fuck you. Anyway, so my man saying interlocutors is not just like pretentious. It's just shit. It's like just really annoying. Like, it's there because he wants to feel smart, not because he does anything. Anyway, let's go on with this fuckwit article. Graphic design, journalism, advertising. Did these careers still offer reliable futures? My interlocutors wanted to know. AI can write news stories. It can produce paintings of startling and eerie beauty. But they all fated to become functionaries of a machine, reluctant butlers to an imperious algorithm. I sympathized. The sense of specialness that was once the consolation of a creative disposition is threatened. Oh, sorry, I'm getting a call. Let me just let them know that I'm in. Let me just let them know that I'm in the stream. Sorry, guys. 1.5 is so chaotic. OMAKE episodes are like so chaotic. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do a BRB. I'm gonna do a BRB. Come back to this. I need to make this phone call. It's actually kind of important. Okay? All right. Hey, sorry about that, guys. Got a call. Just had to take it. It's pretty important. Oh, Luxiva's back. Wow. Can't believe it. Anyway. Where were we? Yeah. I sympathized. The sense of specialness that was once the consolation of a creative disposition is threatened. In computing, Moravec's paradox states that the things people find easy, AI finds difficult, and the things AI finds easy, people find difficult. It makes an interesting nonsense of our established categories of value. Fine motor skills challenge AI. For a robot to walk into a room and pick up all the dirty mugs counts as a remarkable achievement. Actually, for me too. But a series of oil sketches in the style of Singer Sargent, such as the ones I recently requested from the AI software DALL-E 2, is the work of seconds. And the results not much inferior to the minor works of the master himself. Graphic designers may be more vulnerable to automation than cleaners. Bro, what the fuck? No, I'm sorry. Like, just this article is just mean. Like, there's not much to say. Like, he's just a dick. How many oh, there's only so much. All right. We're not reading the stupid fucking ad, by the way. Depressing for students, depressing for me. But a welcome strike against the tedious idea that creativity is the highest impulse of humanity. Art, that the platitude runs, is what makes us human. We justify human value in terms of creativity. In his book on AI, the mathematician Marcus du Sautoy calls humans, nice. Calls humans the greatest, what did he call him? Marcus du Sautoy calls humans the organism driven to create. In certain liberal circles, one would hesitate to contradict the idea that everyone has a novel in them, or that all children are natural artists. But some people are not creative. Many are significantly less creative than AI. This is fine. It does not diminish their worth. Our exaggerated reverence for the creative impulse derives from the romantics of the early 19th century. The twilight of religion required new justifications for the cosmic specialness of humans. Dude, what the fuck are you writing? This is so much shit just to say, I can't draw, artists are proud. What the fuck? Like this, I'm gonna read the last paragraph and end it there. AI should disillusion us of the spurious glamour of creativity. It will be good for those who have suffered the social condescension of creatives. It may be even be good for a country whose creative class has long assumed an undue authority and delivered us catastrophic experiments in government by arts graduates. Well, I hope AI doesn't take those students' jobs, but I also hope it helps us see that being creative does not inevitably imply that you are unusually interesting or unusually intelligent. My dude, what the fuck happened to you? My guy is suffering. My guy is suffering under his own bullshit. Oh God, just oh my God. I just fucking can't. I can't. I can't. This is so fucking ridiculous. I can't. Like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Just, I've never read something so fucking pretentious in my life. I sleep, I sleep on piles of old New Yorkers. I have lots of back issues. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? I just, I don't. I'm not gonna read the comments. This is just such a pretentious article. This is such a pretentious article. I can't. I can't handle it. I can't handle that this man is a real human being on this planet, on this earth. He's real. Oh, he's real. This is the worst. You couldn't have given me a worse outcome than this, frankly. Oh, don't worry, patrons. I'm getting back the money. Decline to answer. Google's like, why are you canceling your subscription? Because fuck this guy. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. I just fucking can't. I can't. He's real, guys. He's a real human being on this earth, on God's green earth. Me, you, him, oxygen, same. 90% of our DNA, same. What? Like, I might download the article just to have it because, like, Tyler and I keep all of our articles. Tyler and I, you missed a lot, Riskwin. Tyler and I keep all of our articles in one Notion workspace. So like we keep all of our articles there. And as such, like I might save this just so we can have lots of like press releases and articles in one place. I might do that. Tyler, should I do that? Tell me if I should do that in DMs. I'll get to that. That was very fun. Thank you to whoever. I think it was Paige that gave me that. Thanks, Paige. That was actually really valuable. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was absolutely unhinged bullshit. Fuck my life, dude. Can't believe that's what I got to witness today. On this day, on God's day. All right. There's only one thing left really for today. Did you guys see this? Before I'm gonna do the fuck this right. I'm laughing too much now to be mad at them, but whatever, we'll get to them. Did you guys see this? This is a thing. Let's Play game. Let's Play has a dating game coming out. It's called Everdate. I'm gonna play it on stream. I've signed up. As soon as the Kickstarter starts, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna say this to you now as like a responsible YouTuber. You should not buy this. I have lots of reasons for saying that, but I'm going to buy it because patrons give me money to waste. You should not buy this, okay? But if you want to give me money to waste, go to patreon.com/webcomics hub. I'll use that money to pay for this and every other thing I pay for reviews and videos and streams. But yeah, don't buy it. I'll buy it though. I'll buy it. Anyway, let's get on. Let's get on to the thing I wanted to make this entire stream about. Let's get on to the thing I make this entire stream about. Let's talk about this one reply to a tweet. So, it's a new game. She's making it with her studio, Mongi Studios. It's very new. Anyway, so I was looking on Twitter, as I often do. And I went and I got a ping on that tweet I made like 4 months ago. 4 months ago, that was essentially Webtoon ending. Remember the tweet I made that was like, yeah, this is the original creator that quit, by the way. And remember the tweet I made ages ago that was like, Webtoon ending creator program is good. All those canvas creators were getting too comfy, blah, blah, blah. It did well. It was a good tweet. Got like 1,000 likes. Love that it did. Hey, Thomas. But yeah, that tweet did pretty well. Somebody gave after like, this is 4 months later, by the way. Somebody's replied, and this is the thing that really pissed me off. I'm going to read this reply to everyone. Isn't it like $100 to $500 only for the top 1% of Webtoon canvas creators, is what they mean there? You can't pay rent or food with that. Sounds more like the popular canvas creators getting comfy being paid, even though there's no contract, and we chose to publish for free. They don't have to pay us. They chose to, and now they choose to change that system. Okay, I'm gonna dissect this from the top. One, top canvas creators get paid like $1,000, which is actually quite a lot of money, but it also comes with a lot of promotion, whether instinctual or not. being a top creator who gets paid, especially if you have ads on you, often gets you recommended. It seemingly gets you recommended more. Those creators not only get the ad revenue, the money from that, the $1,000 a month, they get the ad revenue on top of that. So that's maybe another extra $200, $300. And then they also get the money on Patreon. It's a lot of money. It pays rent. So this is just a shitty opinion. Also, I agree with you. The top 1% of the creators are the only people making that money. But like, that's not enough of a reason to not give them the money? What? Anyway, then on top of that, and I just need to kind of get to this, the creators were getting paid because Webtoon was making money off of their content and gaining audience numbers off of their content. And I should also remind everyone, Webtoon brags regularly that they've paid this X amount of money this year to creators. They brag about it. They tell people, we paid $27 million in the past 2 years. We paid X amount of money in the past 2 years, in the past year. Like, they brag about the fact that they pay $1 million a month to creators on average. So this payout was part of their bragging system. So not only were they using it to get money, the content to make money, they're using the fact that they paid people to get good press. The fuck is this comment? And then Webtoon did choose to pay people and can take that money away, but like, that doesn't make it okay. It just makes them shit. Like, I'm sorry, I'm just really angry about this. I'm back to being angry. I was just really angry about this comment because it comes from a place where there's just zero fucking care for creators, zero fucking care for the creator economy, zero fucking care for the fact that the webcomics system is basically one in which, while only a select few people can make money, those people essentially subject to the whims of a multi-million-dollar conglomerate that regularly changes its ideas and its desires on like a daily basis. Like, what were you hoping to do here with this reply? And I need to make this clear. Don't look for this person. Don't look for this person. Do not look for the tweet. That's why I've taken it off the screen. Do not look for the tweet. Do not read the tweet again. Do not go find it. Do not go reply to it. If I see any one of you replying to that tweet, I'm going to dunk on you on main. Openly insult you on main. Just to be clear. Like, I want it to be clear. I don't fucking like you if you reply to this tweet. I just want to bring it up and talk about it and be like, fuck this person and move on. Okay? Okay? Great. Also, if you do reply, even after everything I've said, don't fucking disgrace me on main. Like, holy shit. Anyway, yeah, like the thought process of this is the contentification of like creative work. Like just the way they think about, the way they're thinking about things, in my opinion, is so fucked. So absolutely fucked. Like, I just, the contentification of creative things is like so fucking harmful because it gets people thinking that like, when you make things, if the thing you make is not considered good enough content by the multi-million-dollar conglomerate that hosts the thing you make and relies on you to make their money, that somehow you don't deserve your money. Like, I don't understand where the fuck this comes from. I don't know how much you must be smoking, how much you must be drinking to think like this. Whatever. Like, it's so fucking stupid. Like, I'm looking at the tweet again and I'm actually kind of irritated. It's so fucking, like, just disgraceful of a tweet because it comes from a place where they just do not care about the entire creator, like, landscape. They just have their own opinions about these things and they don't seem to, like, care about how it's affecting the creators, everyone else, how it's going to affect other smaller creators in the long term, and what it means and what it means in like a more holistic meaning of the language. It just, I don't know. It just seems horrible. I mean, they might be a victim of that culture. Like, you know, less of an actual harmful act, less of like a just like a shitty person. I'm more just like a product of that space. Like I teach some young people, and then you ask them questions like, "Hey, do you think people should get paid, regardless, just for a living?" And like a not insignificant number of them are just like, "No, people need to make stuff to be given stuff." And I'm like, "That's so fucked." But like, I'm like, "That's so fucked." But whatever. Like they're young, right? But like this just seems like this isn't just like people need to make stuff to be given stuff. This is like, no matter how much you make, if you don't make the thing that I like, the thing that like the multi-million-dollar company likes, that profits off of you, regardless of what it is, you're not good enough to earn money. And if you did earn money, well, and they take that money away, well, you know, it's their money. They can do whatever they want with it. Like, I don't know. They try to say basically like lie down and die. Like, I don't understand what the fuck the point is here. Like, this is whatever. This really pissed me off. I was starting today's stream and I read that. I got so mad. I got so mad. Like, I can't imagine. I can't imagine. I just can't imagine thinking like this. Whatever. That's kind of my day. That's kind of my stream for today. That was all I wanted to talk about today. These are all the things. It's so fucking stupid. Oh God. Hey, on the bright side, whatever, let's pretend there is one. On the bright side, if I'm going to pretend there is one, I want to remind you guys that, there's things to look forward to. And I'll tell you what they are in a second. Let me just read this comment from Paige. Paige says, I got the vibe that they genuinely do not understand why it's a problem or just a lack of empathy. Think about other people's situations. I think that's just a thing that happens when the internet gives you that anonymity, they think that they can just think like that. They think that that's something they can just do. I don't know, that's fucked. It's really fucked up. I just fuck them. Anyway, if you want to looking for anything good to think about, just know that Webcomics Hub is trying to promote 4 comics a month on average, every month, for the rest of, at least for this year, if not forever. And to help do that, not only are we skimming through everything, we've also made a Google form, which I've put in chat, Google form that you can go to and you can add your comic to, or you can send to your friends to add their comic to. It's literally free promotion. They don't have to do anything but fill out the form, and it's only for ongoing comics. So it's pretty easy to fill. I know it should do something. It should be useful for the things that you're putting out. They'll be mentioned in the shows. They'll be linked in. There'll be posts about them on Instagram and on Twitter. So it's not a nothing. It's not like a thing you enter and like nothing will ever happen. It's no guarantee that you'll get picked, but we try to take at least one from that list every month to add to the overall list. Maybe sometimes the entire month will be that list. Maybe sometimes the other month will be other stuff we find that's not on the list and one thing from that list. So that's going to be the hopeful move going forward. Anyway, that's one of the positive things. Other positive thing, if you give me money on Patreon, I can buy churros. Yeah, churros. Yeah, that's kind of my rant for today. That's my whole deal. Sorry for the stuff that happened in the middle where I was gone for a bit. But I totally will be back next week with a proper episode, hopefully. This video probably will be privated. I might private this VOD because my face is in it. I'm sorry. I'll cut it out. I'll make sure it's still available in like a day or two. Don't worry. But yeah, that's today's OMAKE episode. Thank you. Give me money. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'm gonna go now. Goodbye. If you missed all of it, please watch it from the beginning. It's actually pretty funny, apart from the bit where I'm not talking. Okay, goodbye. All right, see you later now. Bye, everyone. Bye.